Y'all, there's some kind of new trend going on right now. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to get started in a minute. But ever since I started doing natal chart readings, now the people in the black community is doing it. I don't know why black creators are always chasing each other, trying to be like each other. Why do we always do that? Like, I just want to know why when a black creator see another black person is favored and chosen for something, we want to do what they do. Everybody's not supposed to be doing natal chart readings. Being psychic don't mean you're chosen for that. Like, people don't understand, like, it requires high levels of ascension so that you can keep getting answers when you're studying natal charts. You know, there's a lot of matrix people doing natal chart readings now because I'm doing them. They're coming up in my news feed. They're doing them over the last week now, y'all. It's ridiculous. And they're giving all this wrong information. It's crazy, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. So I'm getting these videos recommended to me of it's a lot of African Americans doing it now. You know, they want to be natal chart reader because I'm a natal chart reader. They're watching my channel. Y'all, this is crazy. You know, it's like we will not stop pocket watching each other. Black folks will not stop pocket watching. We hear another black person getting money, getting paid for this. We go and try to do the same thing. It's ridiculous, y'all. Before y'all start letting people do natal chart readings on y'all, astrology readings on y'all better ask to see they darn chart. Because a lot of people are not chosen to do some psychic stuff. They just doing it because they think it will give them some money. They giving false information out here about natal charts. I'm real disgusted. So this video showed up in my news feed. Okay. And dude was like, this is the best career for you based upon your rising sign. And y'all, my mouth hit the table when I saw that video. Your rising sign does not determine your career. I mean, that's nowhere near enough. That's not enough information. And it's really shocking me. Okay? Because that's like a tiny, teeny ingredient, and it's not even career, y'all. People just saying anything to get money. This is really out of control. This is... We ain't talking about that. We're talking about people doing natal chart readings. This is out of control. They saying the wrong information. Your rising sign is not your chosen career sign. Okay? If you want to know your career options and all that and money and all that type of stuff, you have to hire me to give you a natal chart reading. But that's to get into the deep into the career part and the wealth and money, that's not going to be cheap. Like my package for that is at least $30. At least $30. Now I do got basic packages where I answer 3 questions very briefly, you know, to give you some idea about your chart. But for my platinum it's 30, and for my gold it's like 50. If you want me to sit down for a good week or two and really school you on your chart, that's $50. Now there's 3 people on this channel I'm gonna be doing that for, because they really have blessed me through all the cash apping. So as soon as they email me, I'm gonna be busting it out on their charts for a good week. It's my thank you present for them donating almost on a monthly basis for months now on this channel. So 3 people are being awarded a deep natal chart reading. I'm not going to say their names because I want to protect their natal chart and their energy but I will be emailing them sometime today. Um, People need to stop thinking because they psychic that's like they're automatically chosen to do natal charts. That also has to be in your chart. In order to even do natal charts, that has to be in your chart. You had to be chosen for that, and it has to be tied in to your soul plan. So half of these people, they need to show you their chart before you sit. Like I said, I don't mind people seeing my chart. Anybody who I'm doing chart readings on, you can gladly get my chart. Your mouth will hit the floor. Okay? If I teach somebody about my chart, they'll be like, okay, she definitely doing what she's supposed to do. She definitely doing what she's supposed to do. That's why my needs keep getting taken care of. That's why the money keeps coming. That's why even if I take a break off this channel, a couple days later money will come. Because I'm doing my chart. I'm not doing it because it's fun, just because it's fun, or because I think I'm psychic. It's because it's what I'm supposed to be doing. Like yesterday, y'all, I went to a spiritual writing workshop, and the guy was doing tarots for writers and artists. So he asked if anybody in here was, a writer or somebody was into psychic stuff. I said, I'm chosen for this, and I shared my chart, some of my chart. So then at some point he said, we're going to invite Victoria to pull some cards and give us a narrative. And I was like teaching in here, and they was like real impressed, and the teacher was real impressed even when I was giving more and more information. But the reason why I was picked to do it, even the students, even the classmates said Victoria need to, is because energetically I'm chosen to do it. That's why they chose me. What I'm trying to tell y'all is you have to have someone chosen to give you natal chart readings, or they will give you the wrong info. Okay? So these people sitting up on here saying your rising sign is your career. No. I'm not going to say the specifics and get into the other stuff, but that's nowhere near enough. If that was the case, I would have just y'all. I mean, according to my rising sign, it say I could be a brain surgeon. No, the hell I ain't. I'm not doing no surgery on nobody's minds up in these hospitals. No, I'm not. No way, no how. No. Okay, no. Okay? So, this is what I'm saying. Y'all got to be careful what y'all listening to. Because according to my rising sign, if we went with this guy, what he said, I should be operating on people's brains. Okay? I should be, I could be like exercising demons out of people. No, I don't want to do that. No, never. I don't have the interest. No. Okay? People got to understand your chart. You have to understand it as a whole. You cannot just take a piece of it and be like, this is it. That's ridiculous. And I don't know why people tricking people with that. Somebody said congratulations to them. Oh, yeah, I am going to. I'm going to be. That's why I posted a note. So if you donated to the channel in the last 3 weeks, please email me. Give me your Cash App name or your PayPal name and your YouTube name in the same email, and put in the subject line that you donated in the last 3 weeks. Okay? If you donated in the last 3 weeks through my Cash App and PayPal, you're getting a natal chart reading. All right? There are 3 people who are going to get a real deep reading. Real deep one. I don't want to say their names because they talking this live, and I don't want nobody doing spell work on them, and I don't want nobody doing readings on them. I'm trying to protect their energy, so they'll find out when I email them who they are. But no, people need to be careful. You know, I'm so sick of everybody making everything a trend because they think that's how they'll get money. Like, oh, this person is making money in a side hustle doing this, so I'ma do it. But I'm like, are you gifted in it? Are you skilled? Are you chosen? Like, I'm not going to sit up there and see that somebody is doing paintings, making hundreds of dollars in a side hustle of abstract paintings, and all because I know they're getting money. I'm pocket watching them through these platforms. I'm going to go ahead and do it, though I don't even have a natural skill or talent in it, though I'm not chosen for it. See, that's narcissistic, y'all. That's narcissistic. And it's I find jumping on trends for money to be narcissistic. Because you know narcissists are always chasing fuel or instant gratification or a quick buck or quick money or whatever. They always try to be like other people. That's narcissistic, y'all. All these people calling themselves oracles now, and I'm 100% an oracle. My charts speak for it. But everybody oracles, but they don't ever want to talk about their chart. I'm seeing a lot of psychics on this YouTube. They don't never talk about their chart. They don't say nothing about their chart. But they all up in your business. All up in your tarots. All up in your oracles. Y'all, Lord, I ain't even about getting no psychic reading, no psychic, unless they don't tell me something about their chart. For real, y'all, I ain't doing that no more. Because that allow people to hide. They know your chart, you don't know theirs. Y'all. No. People who attended my workshop on natal charts, they'll tell you why it's important to know somebody's chart, especially if they up in yours and up in your financial business. Nora, I think you was in my workshop, right? And who else was in there? A couple of y'all was in that workshop I had, and some of y'all was shocked when I did a natal chart reading on a famous person, and I was able to show y'all where and how they messed up and how they blocked their blessing and whatever, and their challenges, how some challenges they failed and all of that. So and what they were chosen for and y'all, we living in a world where a lot of people are just doing something for a buck. That's why they don't want you to know nothing about their natal chart. Because they know they know you gonna know like what they chose it for. Like for real. And they're gonna know that you know that they just trying to do something because they enjoy it. And yet they telling you to do your soul plan and they ain't doing theirs. A lot of these psychics are hypocritical. They're not doing their soul plan, but they want to tell you to go ahead and do yours. They doing whatever they could get some money from. Don't matter. They'll never be able to go deep. They'll always have a lot of limits in it. It'll never be natural. You can get trained by a teacher all day, but their psychic abilities will not be in full alignment and all equally strong because they're trained in it and they wasn't chosen for it. When you do something you're chosen for, it's protected. It's protected and it's nurtured by the angels and God. It's nurtured even when you're not nurturing on it. It's worked on you. The Holy Spirit works on it spiritually even when you're just sitting there. But when you do something you're not chosen for and you're just trained, it's all on you. It's all, or you don't have much support on the other side. The angels, the Holy Spirits have to support what God said you're supposed to do. They are not supposed to, they will sit there quiet and wait until you finally get around and doing what you're supposed to do. You're basically out on a limb winging it by yourself, so totally relying on resources, and it'll be very hard to tap within, okay, inward. So you're basically a robot. You're not even a spirit anymore. When you're doing something that you're just trained especially psychically, you're just memorizing the cards, you're just memorizing the books, you're just that or whatever. It's you know, you would always feel like you have to have tools. Your angel numbers will say, tell you, you will get angel numbers will say, stop trying to be like somebody else. The path you on is not the right path for you. Get back on course. Those are the scriptures you'll get. But you won't know because you're too busy caught up in what you're just trying to do. Your why matters as to why you're doing it. If you're doing something, you're trying to do, and it did not speak to you, you know you doing it because you see how fun it is because everybody else is doing it. How fun it is for everybody else. Then you're still trying to be like everybody else. When I decided to become a medium, and I decided to become an oracle, an active oracle, and when I decided to become a literary writer, a poet, I wasn't reading all this different poetry by everybody and all had all these poet friends. I didn't have no psychic friends. I was not going through the YouTube channel psychic community. I was not saying, "Ooh, that looks fun. Ooh, that looks interesting. Ooh, maybe I should do that. I think I should do that." No, it would just spoke to me. I just call it soul instinct. I just knew. And then when I got my natal chart done, when I looked at my natal chart, well, I did my own natal chart, I got confirmation through my placements. So what I'm saying is a lot of people are ducking and dodging the reason why they're choosing certain psychic careers. Okay? They're ducking and dodging. They're like, I'm not doing it because of money. Well, why did you start? Okay, let's keep it honest. You was looking at all these tarot card readers. You know, you saw her, the money they making, you know. But you want to lie to God. Lord, God knows the truth. I keep telling people, these angels have access to your full mind, conscious, everything. Your angel guides know your deepest, darkest reasons or lightest reasons for doing what you're doing. They know if you're doing it because you're insecure, if you're trying to prove you're powerful, if you're trying to get validated, if you're trying to be like somebody else, they know. They know. You can say that's not the reason, but they know. Okay? So this is what I be trying to tell people. Don't waste your time trying to do something because it's fun and somebody else is doing it and it looks like you might be able to do it. You need to immediately start doing what God chose you to do. It's in your chart, clear as day. You need someone who's a chosen chart reader like me. I'm not going to get tired reading your chart. I will sit and run my mouth for 4 hours on a phone call about your chart. I'm not going to charge you millions of dollars. I'm not going to do none of that. Because according to the north of my chart, I'm not allowed to do that. I'm not allowed. See, because I'm obeying my chart. If I chase money, money won't come. Not for me, because I was already rich plenty of times, and my needs will always be taken care of in this life. But because I married into money in many lives, and I was the daughter of a chief and all that, this life I can't be out here chasing money. So I'm being tested if I'm gonna have faith in the world and not just my family. If I'm going to have faith in the world recognizing my value and my worth. I am here in this life to work. I was a privileged lady in many lives, but I was always generous and I always helped the needy and the sick. But I was privileged. In this life, I'm here on the other end, learning what it means to not be so privileged, but privileged in spirit. The difference between being born into money and marrying into money very young and that kind of privilege to privileged in spirit. And then getting my wealth. Getting my wealth. We first recognizing the privileges of spirit. Privilege. I've been blessed with spiritual abundance in this life rather than people, social, family abundance. Okay? It's different for everybody. If I don't help the community, I don't get my inheritance that I'm supposed to get through my family. Okay? I won't get the success I'm supposed to get through writing and being a spiritual coach. Okay? A spiritual educator. Don't waste your time doing something that's going to be like, I gotta keep getting education in it and more and more and more and more and more and more because it's not what I'm chosen to do. That's wasting your time, your flesh time, your skin time. You ain't got that to do. Because when you come back in another life, you got to start all the way from scratch again, all the way, grow it up from a baby, y'all. Look. Okay, I'm just, y'all. And you know how people are using generalizations of these zodiacs, and that's what's keeping people stuck. I could tell you all day that, yeah, if you have a Leo rising, you should be a performer. No. There's no guarantee that if you do your rising sign as a career that you will get wealthy. There are certain rules and contracts and guidelines and all some other type of stuff you have to know. So I can't tell you just from a rising sign. That's impossible. But your rising sign, it plays a very, very, very important role. But if you want to know, y'all have got to start coming to my workshops. Y'all have got to start getting these natal chart readings and asking me some questions so y'all can understand how the heck it even all goes into your diet, y'all. It's every area of your life. It's every area of your life. When I started doing certain parts of my chart with my diet, I had the breakthrough of my life this week with my diet. I saw an angel number that said, congratulate yourself. You have done it. That goal that you was trying to get done, it said you're going to find out that you did it. And I said, it's my diet. Because I figured it out. I realized that knowing how you're going to get your money, knowing how you're going to get success is not enough. You have to know it all because it's all working as a whole, So I'm not going to get into my chart, but my chart is it's a difficult chart. It's difficult, y'all. I got this on that end, that on that end. Okay. Some stuff that is really opposing each other. So I have to work on balance. Okay. My strive is balance in what I do in the world and community. Okay, I can have balance in all of that in my family, but having balance with my energy and community, this is new to me. I've always was a family person only in a lot of my past lives. with the exception of going out and having a good time and being generous to poor people. Um, but what I'm saying is, it's just important to know more than that. Okay, don't think you're home free because you know you're rising. Don't think you're home free because you know your moon. Don't say I'm home free. I know my rising, my sun, and my moon. No, you're not. You're no. Okay. um, and you could go to astrology school all day, but some of the things I know they don't know. I just know they don't, or it will already be on the internet. The things I know, I can't find it on the internet. No one has said it in a YouTube video. It's because a lot of people are going to school for stuff that they're not chosen for. They just think it's something they like. Okay, I like cooking, but am I chosen a lot for a lot of cooking? No. And certain cooking I'm definitely not chosen for. Okay, I'm not chosen to be somebody on a grill and a griller and all that. I'm not chosen for that. That's not in my chart. So why would I go in and bring out a grill and start grilling up and all that type of stuff? But but am I fascinated about grills? Yeah. Do I like warmth and heat in the sun? Yeah. Do I like barbecue? Yes. I love barbecue. But I'm not going to sit there and become a barbecuer. It's not abundant enough in my chart for me to even go there. A lot of people are dealing with the low level part of their chart, the breadcrumb part of their chart. And that's why they're just not having emotional fulfillment out of what they're doing. You might get some money still, but you won't be left with emotional fulfillment. I could sit here and do video after video after video after video about spiritualism and psychic stuff, and I won't get a dime. But I'll still sit here knowing that I didn't fail. I did what I was supposed to do. I know it. I feel emotionally fulfilled. I might feel like people took me for granted, but I'll know that I wasn't lacking, that I wasn't lacking. Even if the money don't come. So, and I will go in and in and in, endlessly in. I have over 2,000 videos on this channel. It's all up in my soul plan. 2,000 videos. I don't have them all public, but I have 2,000 videos on spiritualism, law of attraction, manifesting, family stuff, all that type of stuff. I mean, it is just, it's because it's all up in my chart. But a lot of people trying to match me because they say, oh, every time she get on live, she say, thank you for the donations. Every time Miss B get on here, she says, thank you for the donations. So I'm going to do the same. And then what happens is when they do it, the money don't come and they say, I got cheated. No, you didn't get cheated. God saw that you was trying to take the easy road. The easier road, I see you get money, I just do the same. See, that's easy. I see that you're blowing up. You got fans. I'm going to do the same. See, that's easy. That's devil energy. That's still devil energy. Okay, it's like a musician running to somebody else's theater and going behind the curtains and saying, oh, okay, I do that because I'm probably guaranteed. I'm probably guaranteed to get donation if I do that. That's being a coward. I never know whether I'm going to get a donation on this channel. I never know. Because I don't surf around to do what other people are doing. I don't care. See, that's what it means to have faith. Faith in spirit. listening to your spirit, to the whispers, to the urges, and not just being in this routine of saying, I'm afraid to take risk and do some things that I feel I should do. I feel I should do. I see so many psychics and none of them are creative. There's no way that you could be psychic and not creative. That's like literally like forbidden. Being a practicing psychic is not creativity. Creativity gets into artistry. Okay? It gets into originality. And a lot of psychics are not being creative, but they're saying they're psychic. There's no way they can be that powerful without creativity. It goes hand in hand. Hand in hand. Y'all know I go to events daily. I got an event to go to in an hour and a half. At least 5 days a week, I'm in a creative event. I write every single day. I get publications every single year. And as long as I am respecting my creative soul plan and whatever else I'm doing is tying into that, then God is going to make sure I get money. God is going to make sure that my needs are covered. The opportunities to get the help I need is just going to show up. I don't have to hunt hard. I don't have to keep going through YouTube. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I'm not even trying to brag. Let me tell y'all just how powerful I am because I'm so much into my soul plan. If I sit here in the first hour of my day and I say, yeah, I'm even working on getting my belly flatter, I will literally like look online for like 2 seconds and boom, like within a minute, a video will pop up with somebody saying, this is how to get your belly flatter. Why that happens to me? It happens to me on any app. I could talk to somebody out in the street and they'll bring it up. Because that's what it means to be locked into your soul plan. You are not allowed to have problems pile up. The angels are not allowed to let your problems pile up when you are locked into your soul plan. That is what it means to be truly blessed. Is to always be promised quick help. Because you have faith in what God told you have to do. Even if you don't have that much proof from other people, even if you don't know anybody who's doing it, even if you don't know nobody who got rich off of it, you still do it. You still do it. You know, there's people in history never knew anyone who did it the way they did, who did what they did and got successful, and they still did it. So, if I'm warning everybody, if what you're doing is because you say, I got bills to pay, this is why I'm doing it. I hear that everybody else is doing this and this is trending. You're going to hit a wall like boom. At some point, you're going to be like, why ain't nothing coming? Why ain't nobody following me? No one's following me to the next platform. Why ain't nobody sending me money to say, I miss you, I thank you for your service? Why? Well, all of a sudden, like, you know, people saying I ain't the real, I'm fake and stuff. Because that's the creator bringing you karma for being hard-headed. For just being about trying to get some bread. I was not thinking about getting bread when I had the feeling that I needed to be a natal chart reader. I wasn't like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get paid for this. I know that I could get money for this. And yeah, I see other people doing it. I didn't even know anyone doing natal chart readings. I didn't know nobody. I never even seen it. It just came to me one day like, I heard stars. I heard the angels talking to me, and so I did it. Loving it ain't enough. Loving it ain't enough. Loving it ain't enough, y'all. It ain't. There's a lot of people doing stuff they love. It ain't their soul plan. Don't mean it's their soul plan. I mean, I say, all right, you love it so much. How much you invested in it? How much have you invested in it? You love it so much. You love it so much. How much energy and time do you actually put in it? I could do this all day till I drop dead. Literally. I could write and do psychic stuff and spiritual stuff all day long till I pass out on a couch. I've done it before. That's how much I know that I need it, and that how much I want to save the world. Loving ain't enough. It has to be what I feel, how I'm going to save the world. Broken all for a while. Gratitude for the money that I got for a while from it. Not panicking, not jumping and doing other stuff, not jumping all around and doing 10 different things. I don't want to do nothing else. I just want to write and do my psychic stuff. I don't want to do nothing else. Yo, I just want to do my books with my artwork and writing and spiritual stuff. I don't want to do nothing else. I don't want 6, 7 different hobbies. Really, I don't care. I don't need no friends. I don't want to gossip. I don't want to do none of that. I just want to go ahead. Y'all see how I only talk about this stuff? I might throw up a video talking about diet and food sometime, but y'all know I'll run my mouth all day about spiritual stuff. I don't want to talk about nothing else. I just want to talk about poetry, nonfiction and fiction and spiritual stuff, and I don't want to talk about nothing else. I don't want to talk about the jab. I don't want to talk about Trump. I don't want to talk about my boo. I don't want to talk about my toxic mama, my ignorant auntie. I don't want to talk about somebody I broke up with. I don't want to talk about mutation and diseases. I don't want to talk about none of it. I don't waste my time with nothing that's not my soul plan. It's not on the schedule because it is the schedule. Copyright. Do not use that without my permission. It is not on no schedule. It is all day for me. I'm listening to it when I'm thinking of it when I'm doing the dishes. I'm listening to it when I'm in the shower. When I'm sitting here at the table, I'm looking at it, I'm surfing, I'm reading things about it. I'm watching screenplays to study literary all day long. I don't want to do nothing else. When you are determined to become a genius in it, a bona fide genius, that's when you know. When you don't get tired from researching it. You can research it until your eyeballs can't stay open no more. That's when you know. A lot of people say they doing stuff because they love it, but they don't even care about becoming a genius in it. They're okay. They're okay with, like, I did it for an hour today, and now I'm kicking it with my homies, and I'm just surfing through YouTube with all these videos, finger pointing all day. But yeah, I'm chosen for this. No, what you're doing is that you love it. If it doesn't take up 90% of your day, it's probably not your soul plan. Sometimes I get real sad because I be like, damn, I don't want to do nothing else. I'm tired of being made to do other stuff. Like, I get agitated when I have to do other stuff because I don't want to do nothing else. I don't want to do nothing unless it has to do with my spiritual work, my psychic work, and my literary work. And my little bit of artwork I do. I don't want to do nothing else. I'll choose that over some bomb sex with the person who loved me from head to toe. I could be with a man who loved me from head to toe and have the bombest sex, and I will choose writing over it. I'm just saying. I'm like Charles Bukowski. I'm just saying, y'all. So that's how you gotta be when you choose when you know you in your soul plan. Because when I get done writing one poem, and when I get done finding out something new about my chart, and when I get done with one psychic practice, it feel like I had the best sex of my life. I'd be like, I don't even think those sex can top this. I don't even think y'all, I'm just saying. um Somebody said, do I have any tips? You want to see past the veil? Okay. When I first started, this is going to sound so weird. I can't give the whole Akashic record for it because we got trolls in here. But the very first thing I would start doing is, a lot of people don't do this, they're scared. You lay in the pitch black dark. Get your room as dark as you can get it. And lay there. Like hours and hours and hours and hours, have no sound. Okay? Because sound does still mess with your sight. Sitting in the dark long periods of time in a fasted state. Okay? What that's going to do is your psychic abilities will start to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Let me explain. The most psychic of signs are normally Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. They are about the mystery and the unknown, the deep, dark feeling. So you have to become unafraid of the dark, unafraid to be in it for long periods of time, in order for your body to take down its shield and willing, your third eye willing to go deep and deep and into the dimensions without fear, unfogged. Okay. It took me a couple of months at the most. First, I noticed my clairaudient abilities got real strong. Okay, they got real strong. And then that could be like Gemini energy as well, you know. And then the part of seeing of with the Gemini energy, very psychic. Geminis are very psychic as well. That came in afterwards. So I was hearing, it came on real loud with the hearing. And then once that was kind of like adjusted and the telepathy kicked in, I don't want to give it all away, but it does. I don't want to give all the Akashic record for that, okay? Publicly. It's not good to do that. We don't know if any demons watching and stuff. But for me, the clairaudient kicked in first. All right? And I used to think that I was just hearing things. When I would hear it through telepathy, I would hear people say stuff and they said they never said it out loud. They would say, I didn't say that out loud. How did you hear me? Or stuff like that. Or when I would like hear a voice come through suddenly. But then the seeing came. The seeing came when I started laying in the dark with my eyes closed. You know, a lot of people are scared of the dark. They're looking around in the dark. They're worried. They're like, I don't want to close my eyes because something's going to get me in the dark. But when I started laying in the shadows of my living room, okay, that's when it started to work for me. I was in my bedroom, in my living room, okay. This content is copyright and protected. Please do not use it without my express permission. Okay? Don't ask me to answer a question, then go off and put it in your book. People are doing that. I was in my living room and my bedroom, and it was dark. Okay? There was very little light coming through. Um, I saw this spirit. It tried to like attack me, and then I saw some other stuff, a whole bunch of other stuff. It was, see, I would have to give you all the Akashic records, and the only way I'm gonna give that out is if you're in my workshop. Okay, it's different for everybody. Everyone is special. Okay, it's special. I can't tell you because it's different for me when it happened for me. But I can tell you when it will, how and when it will happen for you if I gave you spiritual coaching. But I can't tell the overall lesson Akashic record for that publicly in this video. I'm keeping my mouth shut on these live videos from now on. I will just give a nugget, y'all. No, I'm not making these fake people richer. No. So I already told y'all that you'll whenever you find your soul plan, it'll be like you're saving the world, but you're saving yourself. It's like a fair exchange, ain't no robbery. I'm saving people, and I feel like I saved myself. It'll be that you know that if you don't do it, you don't get saved either. But you're not the only one to get saved when you do it, and you know it. You know it through and through. And whatever you did is going to change people's lives. Okay, confirmation. That's a synchronicity. Something's coming to somebody's table. Somebody's getting something. Somebody's getting a gift or money or something. That's a synchronicity for this cell phone to land on my table. That's a synchronicity. So congratulations to somebody who might end up getting blessed this week in the next few days or so. Somebody might be, because table energy this is money energy. See this is money. And when you have things land on your table and things like that, that could be that you're attracting wealth, or especially if it's something like expensive, like a cell phone. The angels have various ways to give you signs that something's coming. All right. Y'all, some of these comments, did y'all notice when I mentioned writing, I didn't mention my success? Did y'all notice I didn't do that? Because I don't give a damn. My writing, my success, all it is to me, that's a resume for when I'm hot, when people need to see my resume or hire me. I don't brag about my writing success. I will never mention it because it's almost like you want people to know that. Like, why? Your success is for you. It's not to get complimented. It's not to get attention. And it's actually kind of passive aggressive, low vibration. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just trying to help you spiritually. Okay? Because first of all, when you write something and you succeed in something, once you succeed in it, it's a dead thing. Like Stephen King. Why do you think Stephen King never talks about his success? Because that's not why he's doing it. And he don't really care. I might submit my work, but when I submit my work, it's not because I want to get published. I submit my work so that people can read my work, so that more people can learn from my work. Because my work has life lessons in it. I don't write stuff for entertainment. That's just fun. Just, oh, this was a creative poem. I just want to share how I feel. My writing has a core lesson in it. Someone walks away learning something, not just my feelings. There is a theme, a main idea, some type of deep emotional lesson that has to do with life. If I went to sit here and talked about my writing success, when I say writing, my resume would go all the way out the door and down the street. This is why it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Just do your soul plan and stop and shut up about it. Like, serious. When you run around and you get up on this internet and y'all take it from somebody that know I was all on thinking I was safe up on here doing my writing and my soul work, and now I got all these shapeshifters, all these people fighting me trying to steal my destiny. If you ain't got to talk about your soul work and brag about it, don't talk about it. If you ain't got a YouTube channel where you have to talk about your psychic stuff or your soul work, don't even brag about, don't talk about the success, because people will do spell work on it. People will come for it, y'all. I'm telling you, be quiet. You can tell people, yeah, I'm a writer, but it's better to always make people think that you ain't doing it, you ain't got it like that, that you ain't doing it all like that, because people will come for it. If they see they could just be you and cheat this system, they will. They straight up will, y'all. So I don't create work to write. To create work for success. I don't. When I sat down and wrote yesterday, it was like, I need to do this because my life depends on it. And somebody else's do too. I know that sounds like that's kind of real deep. Yeah, it is. Okay? Writing is saving my life more in my life, and people just read my work more than any other thing that's in my life that I know. If I feel like I'm not doing no work in society, I sit down and I write. I go to an event and I read what I wrote. I don't care if someone say, email me because I want you to teach me. The moment I sat down and wrote, I did my legacy. Why? Because it's my soul plan. Every time. I could drop dead today, and I guarantee there's going to be some readers and publishers, the readers of the publications. They're going to be like, whoa, wait a minute, Victoria died, wait, all her work, oh, I loved her poetry. Oh, so long as my legacy is alive, I don't give a damn what this system try to do to me. It could do whatever, but long as I got fingers to type, I got a mouth that can speak the words, I don't really give a damn how the system feel about me, because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That's how you'll feel. You'll be like, okay, the world don't like my genetics. The world thinks I'm not cute. I'm fat, all this other stuff. But ha ha ha. I'm tapped into God, so it don't matter. It don't matter. And then people want to say that you're narcissistic or arrogant because you're so unbothered. You're so unbothered because you're tapped into God with your soul plan. You want to get, you want to get through what you went through with the narcissist. You want to overcome whatever toxicity from your family. You want to be able to beat your boss energetically when she disrespect you. Do your soul plan. I survived 6 years with a very hardcore, grandiose female narc to the core. And she got agitated. She said, nothing bothers you. She didn't realize that I was writing poetry in the bathroom. I was doing it on my lunch break. After work, I was going home and writing poetry. I was writing songs and singing them in the bathrooms. She had no idea that I had the greatest weapon against her toxicity, my soul plan. And it was nothing she could do about it. So I'm telling y'all, nothing is ever going to feel like it's your greatest weapon, greater than your soul plan. It's the ultimate protection. It's the ultimate bedtime story to get you some sleep, to get you through your fast, to speed up the healing process, to fight back and not be able to be stopped. To be able to say, I'm worthy, ha ha ha, you're wrong. To be able to know that someday you'll die, and you'll die broken and old and dried up, and you may have a whole bunch of enemies. You may be out of your mind, but you'll have something lingering around that will remind the world just how worthy you were to be here. Your soul plan will be somewhere out there over and over and over and over and over again, all over the place. So nobody can talk about how you died, and nobody can talk about what you look like in the coffin. Your legacy has the last word. It always will. It has the last laugh. The people that love you, if somebody talk about you, the person love you say, but she was a great poet though. Miss V, she might have fought with her, died to the end. She might have died with a whole lot of gray hair for her age. She might not have had a single tooth in her mouth when she died, but her poetry was just out of this world. See? It's going to have the last say. People are going to say, Miss V, she died being too generous. She was giving away a lot of her stuff when she was dying. She didn't have nobody in her family supporting her when she died. But then somebody say, but she was a spiritual person. She dedicated so much time doing people's natal chart readings, helping them find their soul work. She was doing it for only $10. She might not have had no family support, but that lady was about helping everybody else find their soul work. See, I can always say that. You can say what you want. You got a big mouth. You got a deep voice for a woman. You a nappy-headed, like Morgan Freeman said, nappy-headed, running street, running, chubby, fat Miss V. I ain't that fat no more. But, whatever. But I can say, ha, ha, ha. But I'm a very good spiritual teacher, and I'm a very good poet. And they be like, their mouth, they can't say nothing then. I shut them down. They can't say nothing then. They can't say nothing. This is why you have to find something with your soul plan, and you have to put all your body parts in it. Your foot, your nose, your eyeballs, put everything into it. So you can always shut up your haters and your naysayers, and you can shut them up. Okay? You need to be able to say something more than what Whoopi Goldberg said. My God, I'm here. No, I'm not just here. I'm here in favor too. Look how my soul plan is. Look what I'm doing with this soul plan. I'm not just here like Miss Seeley. I'm also gifted in my soul plan. How about that? That's the cherry on top. The Creator is letting me stay here. Ugly as you say I am, but I am still gifted. Period. Nothing else is going to complete you like it. Y'all can take this, some of y'all can take this as a joke and say, I don't believe in soul plan. You're okay. I remember I was one of those people. Where I thought I could just do everything and anything and everything, and it doesn't matter. I could be a master, just a master in everything. It's y'all. I know some of y'all say there's some people that's a master in multiple things, but that is still their soul plan. That's why they're a master in those things. But there's some things that you're never going to reach mastery in, because essence-wise, you don't have it. You can have those books, but you don't have the engine for it. It's like Bumblebee trying to be Optimus Prime. He's not built for Optimus Prime work. He don't have the engine for what Optimus Prime does. He doesn't have the body, the armor, the height, none of it. So the point that I'm saying is, a part of finding your soul plan is staying in your own lane and not wasting your energy and your time. Okay? No matter how fun it seems like what somebody else doing. No matter if you say, well, it'd be nice to be known for that. Why? There's something that you're going to be known for. There's something that the Creator chose you to be known for. So, for example, y'all, my daughter, okay, she is really good at like graphic design. Really, 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 really good at it. Okay. That's one of the things that's really abundant in her soul chart. It's strong in her soul chart. But it's not it's not that strong. It's not exactly that strong in my chart. It's there, it's strong, but not real strong. Okay. Um it's not exactly the one of the main things I would get mega success in. But she would like doing graphic design for marketing campaigns and things like that for companies for their products. She would be very successful in that. Not me. Okay? Not me. Um I'm supposed to be more successful in a side hustle, a private business. Actually in a very artistic, psychic, spiritual type of business. Not how she doing it. Okay? Even though I love graphic design, I'm like, wow, I think that's amazing. Um, there's big money in graphic design. There's just big money in it. But I'm not going to do it because there's big money in it. I'm going to drive myself crazy. I'm gonna get a headache with all that layering and Adobe and all that. No, no, no. Mm-mm. I don't. It's not like my chart's not flooded with air energy, video editing. I don't have a lot of video editing energy in my chart, and graphic design and all of my chart. I don't have that, so I'm not going to go into that. It will give me a headache. I don't even like. I would rather edit words than videos. Okay, I would rather edit literature and rather than videos. Okay, there's people that's just a beast on YouTube with video editing. Not me. I'm into beauty, fashion, art, literature, editing literature. I'm gonna start me a beauty channel because supposedly I could get successful in that. Because I am real smart at picking fashion out for people, like makeup, clothing, dressing people. I'm really, really good at that. I be picking out clothes for people in stores, and they be like, "Oh yeah, that would look good on me. Give me that." I got two women to spend $100 in Macy's one time. They was like, "We don't see nothing in here." I said, I was like, let me show you. So I told the one girl walked up. I looked at her and looked at her tones and her shape and all that, and I could see what she needed to wear. And I said, I was just snatching up. I said, this one for you, this one for you. I got like 7 outfits for her. And then the other one, she said, oh, do me, do me, do me. And I said, turn around, let me look. I was looking at her face, looking at her body and everything. And I said, so I've got a bunch of clothes out for her. They said, oh, we're going to go to the mirror. We're going to see. They said, girl, these clothes look good. The one was like, girl, all these. And they said, my nose, I have a really good nose. So I was thinking maybe one day I might go ahead. And I did make a scent before. And a lot of people were trying to buy it. And then somehow, I don't know, I think somebody might have took it. I think I know who took it. But somebody took the spare prototype I had of it. Somebody took it out of my house. So I don't have the recipe for it. I got to remake it using my nose all over again, y'all. But I had like people asking to buy it. Like I was wearing it. I had people stopping me like, where did you get that scent from? I was like, I made this myself. So I'm not just good in like, my soul plan isn't just poetry. My soul plan is everything that falls under this in alignment, this abundant in my chart. So fashion, perfume, poetry, um, and psychic stuff. Those are the most abundant things in my chart. Somebody want to. Most people who got sun in their 10th house, they're normally chosen for some sort of success. I'm not going to answer too much of y'all questions in here with natal charts. Pay me and get a natal chart reading. Yeah, but it's really good to have sun in the 10th or 11th house, especially if it's in the 11th. Like maybe be in, we're not going to get too much into that because I don't want people like, oh, yay. There's other stuff you have to know. Like that's no guarantee. Somebody say, hey, Audie, what can I do to get you in my life? Quan? Hi, Quan. Well, I'm gonna be starting a group, y'all. I want to start a like StreamYard group where a lot of us, we meet, and um we talk about our soul plan, our chart, our struggles. If we meet another person with the same soul plan, we help out. Don't copy, but help. Help people find resources when they got the same soul plan, um, and all of that. You know, but I always believe go big in your soul plan or don't even do it. If it's not big energy in your soul plan, in your natal chart, don't even waste your time. Like don't even waste your time on it. Your time is so precious now. It's like only do what you see in that chart that you're probably going to access some natural gifted genius abilities in, or don't do it. You know, we don't know how far this stuff is going to mutate. That mosquito disease, y'all, it's already here. I'm sorry. I know people think that's conspiracy. No, I got bit by it. I got bit by it. I just didn't want to put my business all on the channel. I got bit by some unknown bug, a mosquito of some kind. The doctors don't even know what could have did it. They couldn't even figure it out because a mosquito is not supposed to do what was done to me. I got bit by a mosquito 2 months ago, and whatever it was, it gripped my leg. Okay, it was a mosquito. It gripped me, and I snatched it off my leg and I threw it. I didn't even want to see it. I just threw it, and my leg was black and blue, y'all. It was like it got beat up, like somebody beat up my leg, and my leg swelled up, and then some sort of disease, cellulitis infection was in the leg real fast, y'all. It was happening real fast. Even though I cleaned it like immediately after. And then the whole side of my leg was swollen. It was spreading, y'all. I had to go to urgent care. And they had to put me on antibiotics. And they were like, mosquito bug, but not mosquito, but mosquito. They said this is what the doctor said. It might have been a cross between a mosquito or a bee, a hybrid bug that might have bit you to be able to cause that. Because it was like somebody hit my leg, beat my leg up. Y'all, this was serious. And then now they talking about this strange mosquito bug biting people. And doing something to people's flesh. Well, I got bit by that 2 months ago. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid mosquito. It's like a bee mosquito. So, and I actually had mosquito repellent on, and it still did it. So it's a hybrid, y'all. The repellent ain't working against it. It ain't working. So I'm saying that, y'all, because we might end up in the crib again for a while. What they're saying, it's what they're saying. So this is a good time to, tap into your soul plan and get it done. Because we know the last time something like this happened, before we knew it was talking about the U.S. shutdowns and stuff. So I'm just saying, y'all, when I remember when they were talking about possibly shutting down, that's when I tapped into my soul plan. Remember that when everybody's having a breakthrough, there's also darkness coming in. You cannot have light without dark. Darkness always follows the light. So everybody having all these breakthroughs and all this. Okay, so what's coming? What darkness is coming? That would just be God keeping balance. And I'm telling y'all better start getting creative, because a lot of the other fields of study are being saturated. It's too saturated, y'all. Doing life growth, life coaching, saturated. Trying to coach people in the matrix way of manifesting is saturated. Like all of that Neville Goddard stuff and all that, and Napoleon Hill, all that saturated. Even the minimalism community is saturated. It's coming up now. The only way to really make money is you got to have a product to sell, or you got to have some creative products to sell. The world is getting back to creativity, imagination. Since we're all being pushed so much in the crib all the time, and the clubs is closing, the places ain't safe no more. So people are depending on creativity, art and books and art, craft and stuff like that. So this is a good time to get into that. And when the income, that's all we're gonna have. We ain't gonna have all this TV and all this technology. All we're gonna have is whatever creative talents we have. That's it. That's what we're gonna be doing around bonfires out in this darkness and all that type of stuff. So get you a creative gift so that you're not so dependent on this matrix way of feeling free. Just hanging out and listening to videos all the time. And, because when you're doing creativity, you're protected. When you're being creative, you're protected. Unless you are a kid, I think that people, and I say kid because if you're a kid in like the school system, we need higher security for that, when we think about Sandy Brook. But being creative in your home under lock and key, you are safer. You're not like out in these school buildings doing it. So why don't you do it? You're not you don't have teachers telling you when to stop doing it, how fast to do it. And creativity in your home is like freedom. It's like pure. That's like very pure freedom. It's like I would do this on vacation. That's how we're supposed to be creative, because we would do it on vacation. If you only had 2 weeks off from work on vacation, you would not mind doing something creative. I think that we have to start treating like that's the new vacation we have now. We don't want to spend loads of money on these expensive trips to Barbados anymore. But we still need a vacation. So a week of creativity. But when I do y'all natal chart readings, y'all gonna understand deeper too the other records that gets into that. All that rushing and all that stuff that people, all these life coaches got y'all doing, and being, thinking you falling behind, you won't feel that way. Like, there's no way that you'll ever fall behind or be late or run out of time doing your soul plan. You're just going to come back and do it again. Your energy is going to be transferred to something else, and it's going to want to do it again. Energy is not destroyed, it's only transferred. You are energy from head to toe. So you can go ahead and procrastinate all you want and not do it. But that consciousness with your energy is just going to come back and try to do it again. And maybe you'll end up landing on that lifetime in which you do it, and you stop being afraid and stop choosing plan B. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he didn't have plan B. He just had plan A. I don't have no plan B, y'all. I know that sounds crazy. I know y'all like, is she serious? I don't have a plan B. I will be like Charles Bukowski if I got to. I will live in government housing. I will only work 10 hours a week for the system because I don't want a plan B. This is it for me. It's spiritual, psychic, and writing and whatever's in my soul plan, or nothing at all. That's how much faith you got to have. Faith in what you're doing. I'm coming up on like the 80th event that attending in the creative world. I have like folders and folders of events I have attended, videos for the last couple of months. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep on writing some stuff. I'll be dating the work, y'all. I'll be making sure I write down what the main idea was, so that I got a box full of goodies. If I ever want to just put out a book this week, I could just go there, work on some of them word poems, master it, and publish the book. But the writing is going to go on. Sick, on my deathbed, it's going to go on. I hope y'all get this serious, man. I really do. Back in 2015, I was working 50 hours a week at a very toxic job at the bank. We had a quota. I was like a robot, moving real fast for 8 hours straight. And on my lunch breaks and writing, I was doing my mentorships and writing. I would go to lunch and I would sign into my email and get my homework from my writing mentor. And then I would do a little bit of the homework, and then I would go right back to the toxic bank that I worked at and be a robot all over again for the last 4 hours at work. And then I would go home and go to my mentorship, my writing mentorship. And then I would sit up at night up until like 11 p.m. doing my writing mentorship homework. And then go back to my robot matrix job at the bank. I look back on that and be like, how did I do it? I don't know how I didn't just drop dead. Okay, like for real. So, and then I was going through stuff in my marriage, and some of y'all know I buried my dad. My dad died and all that type of stuff. So I had to plan my dad's whole funeral while working at a very toxic robot machine driven job at the bank while in mentor school, private school for writing. I don't know how, but I know I did end up with burnout. I did. I thought I could do it. I did it all the way up to like 2018, and then burnout hit me hard. So I started doing my YouTube, and I took a 20 hours a week job. I cut my hours down for the system. And now I'm down to very little hours working for the system because I don't want it to be plan B anymore or plan A. I refuse to get burnout. I refuse to get it again. It took me about 3 years to recover from that burnout. I just recovered from work burnout. And I'm still in recovery from family burnout. I'm almost through that. But I don't write a lot. I write consistently, which adds up to a lot. Some of y'all read my work. My work is really good, but I work consistently. It doesn't even matter if I write one poem a day. It's just that I'm writing every day. I wrote every day for like 2.5 months recently. And now I got over 300 pages of literary work. That's how serious y'all want to be about y'all craft. That if it can be thunder and lightning, all hell can break loose, but you still gonna get some of it done. I don't care how long I talk on this channel. I don't care how many fights I had with my family. I still gotta pay the bill for being here again. And that's, I gotta do some of my soul work, even if it's just an hour a day. If I skip a day, y'all, it's not good. It's like what Bill Collins say. He said, when you're chosen to be a writer, when you skip a day, when you skip, don't write for a while, he said, you're frustrated, irritated, it's not a good thing. It feels like I'm landsliding into the darkness. I feel like something's trying to take me to the London Bridge to jump off the bridge. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. If I go 3 days without writing, I feel like I gotta, y'all, I'm just saying, y'all, it's not a good thing. That's also another sign that you found your soul plan. When you don't do it for a couple days and you wonder where this unbelievable, deep down, horrific grief is coming from. You know, like Sylvia Plath, when she couldn't write when she was with Ted Hughes, she was suffering tremendously. But that's because he was stealing her star. He was sucking up her energy. He was an energy vampire. That's why she said, when I got rid of him, it's like the life came back in me. But then what happened was, she let him love bomb her. He love bombed her. And she didn't know how to recover from that final love bomb. She should have never let that demon back into her house. I don't care how people go argue with me about Ted Hughes all they want to. But that was real foul what he did to her. He left her with them kids. He left his mistress with the baby. Both of his wives committed suicide because that man was toxic. I don't know how they dealt with him. That was a damn warlock. Every woman that he got with in that time period committed suicide and had a baby by him. He was toxic. I would be like, if I was his kids, I would be like, I ain't claiming him because he was a womanizer. Hi, everybody. Yeah. All right, y'all got to get ready to go. I have an event to go to. If you donated to the channel in the last 3 weeks, please email me. Okay? Please. It doesn't matter if you emailed me already. Some of the emails then got scattered and they didn't disappear. So if you donated to the channel in the last 3 weeks, email me your name that you used when you donated, how you donated, through my Cash App or PayPal. Okay? I know some of y'all donated through live videos, so that's not fair either. So if you donated through a live video over the last 3 weeks, tell me what video you donated in, or if you donated through Cash App or PayPal, and tell me the name that you use on YouTube as well as the name you used when you donated. Okay? I'm going to be having some drawings because I'm not going to be uploading many videos for a while on this channel because I got to I got to finish the rest of the natal charts, and I got some publications that I have to finalize before the end of this year. So I'm gonna be doing drawings by email, and sending a video with me, pulling names out of a hat and then telling everybody what they won. So I just want to give gratitude for the donations I got in the last 3 weeks. In the last 2 months, it's been quite a lot of donations. It's literally been shocking. Okay, it's been like the size of these donations, just as a added amount. Even individual donations have been really big. I just want to make sure that y'all know that I appreciate y'all, donating 20, 30, 50 on up, like large amounts. Okay, I just want to make sure my people who donated, they get to get in some sort of prize drawing and win things. And so make sure you email me, okay, if you donated in the last 3 weeks. Love the Most High. Please donate me. Please email me and let me know what name you used when you donated and what name you have on YouTube. Okay, for some reason, I'm getting your Cash App, but I'm not getting your emails where you tell me you donated and the name you used. Nora, I got your email. I will be getting to you very soon. Lilith, I think that's your name. I got one last email to get to you on your natal chart for the basic reading. And I think there's 2 more people. Okay, I got 2 spots left for natal chart readings. It's $20 basic, but it's basic in advance. It'll be stuff that you do really need to know. So 2 spots open. Email me and let me know you want one of the 2 spots left for natal chart readings. Okay, so first come, first serve. So I got about, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got about 5 people right now. I got 2 more spots open. And then I'm on vacation, y'all. I'm just going to be doing publications and articles. I'm on vacation. I moved my vacation up to next week because I got sick with flu last week. I couldn't take my vacation. So I'm starting to get better this week. And so next week I'm going on vacation. All right. So by the end, in the next 7 days, I'm going on vacation, y'all. I'm going on vacation. Meaning I won't be putting up a lot of videos, very seldom, for at least 2 weeks. But I'll be publishing stuff that y'all could buy. And I'll be doing workshops during my work vacation. Okay, I'm just taking a break from uploading a lot. It's starting to, I can feel burnout trying to creep up on me. I'm not even about getting YouTube uploading video burnout. Like, I'm not getting that again. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all, whoever email me for the natal chart readings and people who donated to the channel in the last 3 weeks. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.